Imagine this for a second. A vehicle that growls like a Mustang, works like a pickup, and turns heads everywhere it goes. Yeah, that's exactly what Ford has done this time. Welcome back to Drive Zone Meter, where we talk about machines that don't just move you forward, they move the whole industry. Today's star is something nobody saw coming, but now nobody can ignore: the all-new 2026 Ford Mustang pickup truck. Muscle car soul, truck-level strength, and future tech all smashed into one bold creation. Sounds crazy, right? But wait till you hear this. The moment you look at the 2026 Ford Mustang pickup truck, you know Ford didn't play it safe. This isn't a regular truck with a pony badge slapped on it. This thing has attitude. Starting from the backside, Ford has given it a design that feels straight out of the Mustang playbook, but reimagined for a pickup body. The rear stance is wide and planted, making it look aggressive even when it's standing still. The LED taillights clearly take inspiration from the iconic Mustang triple bar design, stretched and sharpened to suit the truck's width. The tailgate itself looks sporty, with clean lines and a subtle integrated spoiler that actually helps with downforce at higher speeds. Who puts a spoiler on a pickup? Ford does, and somehow it works. The cargo bed is practical but stylish, with built-in tie-downs, power outlets, and optional lighting that makes nighttime loading easy. Would you use this truck for work, or would you be scared to scratch it? Moving along the left side, the Mustang pickup instantly separates itself from traditional trucks like the Ford Ranger or Toyota Hilux. Instead of sitting tall and boxy, this truck sits low and wide, almost like a performance SUV mixed with a muscle car. The flared wheel arches house massive alloy wheels wrapped in performance tires, hinting that this thing loves corners just as much as straight lines. The doors have a sleek, coupe-like flow, and the body lines are sharp without being overdone. The short bed design keeps the proportions sporty, so it doesn't look awkward or stretched out. Compared to something like the Chevrolet Colorado or even the Ford F-150, this feels more emotional, more expressive. Do you think pickups should look this sporty, or do you prefer the old-school rugged style? Now let's slide over to the right side, and the story stays just as exciting. Ford has clearly focused on symmetry and balance, making sure the Mustang DNA flows evenly from both sides. The side mirrors are aerodynamically shaped, the door handles sit flush for a cleaner look, and subtle Mustang badging reminds you that this is no ordinary truck. There's an optional side exhaust setup on performance trims that gives it an even more aggressive personality. Imagine pulling up at a signal and hearing that exhaust note echo. Would people even believe it's a pickup? Step inside, and honestly, it feels less like a truck cabin and more like a performance cockpit. The interior of the 2026 Ford Mustang pickup truck is where muscle meets modern luxury. You're greeted by premium leather seats with bold contrast stitching, hugging you in place like a sports car. Carbon fiber accents, brushed aluminum pedals, and soft touch materials cover almost every surface you see and touch. The driving position is low and sporty, not upright like a typical work truck. In front of the driver is a fully digital instrument cluster that you can customize performance stats, navigation, drive modes, everything right where you want it. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and straight out of a Mustang, complete with performance controls. Would you feel more excited driving to work every day in an interior like this? At the center of the cabin sits a large, high-resolution touchscreen running Ford's latest sync system. It's fast, smooth, and easy to use, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Cloud-based navigation, over-the-air updates, and voice commands that actually understand you make this feel properly future-ready. The sound system is powerful enough to drown out the road, but let's be honest, who's turning up the music when that engine is singing? Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin with multiple color options, so whether you're cruising at night or parked at a car meet, the vibe is always right. And yes, despite all this sportiness, there's still smart storage, rear seating space, and everyday practicality built in. Does this interior feel more like a Mustang or a luxury SUV to you? Now let's talk about what really matters: the engine. Under the hood, the 2026 Ford Mustang pickup truck brings serious firepower. Ford is offering multiple powertrain options, starting with a high-output twin-turbo V6 that balances performance and efficiency surprisingly well. This setup already puts it ahead of many midsize trucks in terms of power. But for purists, the naturally aspirated V8 option is the real star. That classic Mustang roar, now coming from a pickup truck, delivering brutal acceleration and an emotional driving experience you just don't get from turbo-only setups. And then there's the most interesting one, a performance-focused hybrid variant. Electric motors combined with a combustion engine deliver instant torque, improved fuel economy, and all-wheel drive grip. Would you go old-school V8, or does the hybrid performance option sound smarter? Performance numbers are where things get wild. The V8-powered Mustang pickup is rumored to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. Let that sink in. That's sports car territory, not pickup truck territory. Advanced suspension tuning, adaptive dampers, and a low center of gravity mean this truck can actually handle corners with confidence. It's not just fast in a straight line, it's fun on twisty roads too. At the same time, Ford hasn't forgotten that it's still a truck. It can handle light off-road conditions, carry heavy loads, and tow when needed. That balance between speed and usability is something very few vehicles get right. Would you trust a pickup like this on a weekend road trip through the mountains? When it comes to technology and safety, the 2026 Mustang pickup truck is fully loaded. Ford's latest driver assistance suite includes adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and a crystal-clear 360-degree camera system. There's even a hands-free driving feature available on compatible highways, making long-distance cruising far more relaxing. A bed-mounted camera helps with loading cargo and lining up trailers, which is something traditional performance vehicles could never offer. This is where the Mustang pickup really shows its dual personality, fun and functional at the same time. Customization is another area where Ford is clearly aiming to win hearts. Buyers can choose from factory performance packages, appearance upgrades, and even off-road enhancements. Sport-tuned exhausts, upgraded brakes, different suspension setups, exclusive wheels, and bold Mustang-inspired colors give owners the freedom to build a truck that truly reflects their personality. Do you prefer a loud, aggressive build or a clean, stealthy look? Now let's talk price, because this is where things get really interesting. While Ford hasn't officially locked in numbers, expectations place the starting price slightly above mainstream midsize trucks, but well below exotic performance vehicles. That means it could compete with models like the Ford F-150 Lightning, Ram TRX, and even performance SUVs, while offering something completely different. For what you're getting, Mustang performance, pickup practicality, and modern tech, the value proposition looks strong. Would you choose this over a traditional performance SUV if the price is right? So here's the final verdict. The 2026 Ford Mustang pickup truck isn't just a new model, it's a statement. It proves that muscle cars don't have to disappear in the age of utility and electrification. By blending Mustang heritage with pickup versatility, Ford has created something bold, emotional, and genuinely exciting. This truck is for people who want to stand out, who want performance without giving up practicality, and who want a vehicle that sparks conversation everywhere it goes. Whether you're cruising city streets, blasting down the highway, or hauling gear for a weekend adventure, this truck promises to do it all with style. Now I want to hear from you. Is the Mustang pickup the future of performance trucks, or is it too wild to become mainstream? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and follow Drive Zone Meter for more exciting car content. Until next time, keep driving the future.